Alrighty. Hi, fire signs, and I am picking us first because I fucking said so. Hi, fire signs. My name is B. If you're new here, hi. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. It is Venus Day, so you know what we came here to do, okay? It is time for the love messages. I don't know. I'm starting to really feel like I love doing these on Venus Day. Anyway, this is gonna be for the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, by the Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. This is really going to be based for the super singles. I mean, single is a Pringle. I mean, ain't nobody texting your phone. I mean, bitch, not a booty call. I will, bitch. I mean, you wouldn't know nobody walking down the street if you saw them today, type shit. Like if they was hollering at you, it would just go over your head, child. Like you is just so single, not a prospect, not a goddamn crush, not a goddamn secret admirer. You not still fucking on your ex or nothing. Okay? So if that doesn't apply to you and you just still want to see if there's some messages, I mean, cool, I guess hang out, but don't say I ain't told you. Check it down below in the description box if there's anything you need to find about me, how to book, or how to find me on my other social sites. Like, share, subscribe, I guess, if you feel like it. No pressure. Okay, so I do have background music playing. I think Tamia So Into You just came on. Um, I have it low because y'all know, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube do not be playing. So I have it very, very low. So hopefully they don't strike me and or strike this video. And yeah, we're going to jump in with a couple of oracles. The way we like to do things, we're going to top it off with some tarot cards. And we just going to see what the fuck is coming. So for my single Sagittarians, for my single Aries, for my single Leos in the building, let's see what we have coming for us. And the so super single, single as a Pringle, single as a dollar bill, single as 4/4. What we have coming. Honor thyself. Okay, interesting. The back of the card says, just curious. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, or sublime? It matters. Here's looking at you, gorgeous. I think this is supposed to say, here's to looking at you, like cheers. It says, here's looking at you, gorgeous, the universe. P.S. Hubba hubba also counts. So it's giving as of right now, fire signs who are single and they choose you is also up under like the bottom of the deck here. It's giving, the more you kind of focus on yourself and honor yourself, the more you will attract some people who are also focused on you and honored to have you. It's kind of getting, right? Even with the they choose you card, it says you might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit, but there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing you be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. But here we have honor thyself. So for right now, you could be still learning some acts of self-love. You could be just in the midst of loving yourself a little bit more. Even for myself, I guess I won't say this necessarily applies to me because child, to know me is to know that I got a couple of options right now also. But I've also been learning and working out through therapy. Like the more I commit to myself, the more I will attract and draw in connections that commit to me. But I have a tendency to, like, as I'm single, I can commit to me, child. This is my world. Nothing else matters. I don't see nobody else. But then if I start liking somebody, I will start moving my commitments, moving my boundaries. I will start shifting some things. And that's something I'm kind of learning right now too, where it's just like, oh no, girl, like the men that you like very much have their own life and desires and goals and dreams and aspirations going on. Like, and you do too. Just prioritize that, right? So I guess I can kind of see a similar theme here with y'all, where it's just like, again, when's the last time you really just loved on yourself? A lot of the times we can be so wrapped up in wanting someone to love us, right? Not even just us as fire signs, but just in humans in general, right? The I'm so into you song. That was the man. I really like the way you do this and you do that, and you know what I'm saying, the way you make me feel and all of this stuff. To me, it was very much I'm into you, right? But again, for a lot of us, are we also giving ourselves that same energy that we give other people? Where it's just like, oh, I just love the way you talk and the way you walk and the way you dress. Okay, we just gonna go the opposite of Kendrick Lamar right now. Okay, This ain't a hate this. This is a love song. I love the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress, the way you look, the way you smile. You know what I'm saying? But when's the last time you've also given yourself that energy? So of course, right now as single people, it's giving you're really kind of learning how to prioritize giving yourself that first and then attracting that, right? It's very easy to give that love, that passion, that courage, right? Leo, I'm looking at you. Because when y'all really do love yourselves too, you can very easily share that. As a Leo moon, I'm very aware of that, right? We can be so confident and full of ourselves that we also very much know how to pick up other people. Where it's like, oh no, girl, you really rocking that dress, friend. No, you look good. Yeah, it's nothing but bad bitches around me at all given times, right? But then, when's the last time you also just slapped your own ass? Right? When the last time you popped your own shit and just really kind of put it in their faces? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, period. Give us some more energy here when it comes to our singles, our single fire signs. What's really kind of coming in for the moment? Maybe one or two more cards. Okay, 3. That's fine too. All right, so you have the Sky card. You have the Sacral Chakra card. You have the Abundance card. Rose tinted glasses. And then you have Bullseye. So this Sky card, it kind of ties me back in also to kind of what I just said with the Honor Thyself card. I love that both of these kind of have like a sky imagery also. Doesn't it look like it kind of fits together? So it's given, right now is the time to really kind of shift your focus to shooting for the stars. Fire signs who are single. It's not that you can't have love, but again, what is your primary focus? If it's love, if it's finding your person, if it's finding a soulmate, if it's lust and thinking sexual, you fucking yourself up. You fucking up the game already. So you got to figure out what side of this you want to be on. You got to figure out what it is you want to prioritize. You want to prioritize the niggas, or you want to prioritize your goals? You want to prioritize the bitches, or you want to prioritize this bag? Because right now you need to be focusing on solidifying your abundance, right? What progress are you making in what areas, right? Really kind of focus on, again, making plans. You have a lot of cards here, right? The Bullseye card, assertive, decisive, clear-minded, taking accountability, taking action, goal-oriented, making plans, right? Even in the Sky card, growth, progress, no limitations, following your dreams, expansion, quick growth, and endless possibilities. So even though, yeah, you might be watching this because you want to know what's coming next for you in love as a single person, and I'm sure most of you are watching this because it's like, dang, I really am ready for some love. But love is gonna come. Right now, it's like we need to focus on solidifying that bag and then let love kind of just find you, right? Just like this says at the bottom of the deck, they choose you. But that person is going to come from you following your goals, from you really focusing on your abundance, right? That's also so you can make sure that you're seeing things clearly, right? I kind of just tapped into that too. Then I kind of just shared that too a little bit where I was like, well, dang, I can really focus on myself until I start really liking a nigga. And then it's like, oh, well, I'll just do my spaces tomorrow. Oh, I'll just, do this tomorrow. Well, I was going to do some content today, but, I guess I really could, because I really want to hang out. And I really do want to hang out. But I also really need to get my shit done. Can you tell the difference? I need to get my shit done. I want to hang out though. Two big differences. But then the more you focused on yourself, fire signs, it'll also be able to help you clear out the wheat from the chaff, right? You'll be able to really kind of see who's really fucking with you for real, who around for just sex. Right? Who trying to goddamn tap into that sacral chakra energy? Is this sexual, or are you really trying to be in my life for real? Because as fire signs, we got places to be. We got shit to do. We got goals to make and all of this old other shit. Like we got the goddamn stars to reach for. We reaching for the clouds. So you either with me, against me, or you in my motherfucking way. And it'll be easier for you to be able to see things for what it really, really is for real. Some of you, your sacral chakra is off as fire signs. If you have been feeling very sexual, channel that sexual energy, channel that lustful energy into something else. Let it be a creative pursuit, a new hobby, a passion project, or something, right? Some yoga, or do a sacral chakra meditation, whatever the fuck works for you. Okay, but it's kind of giving, if you are very hypersexual, or maybe you just kind of haven't really been feeling all that sexual, it's giving you might just feel unmotivated and not really feeling good in your body. So twerking, you know what I'm saying, sensual dancing, shaking ashes in the mirror, like kind of just doing things that make you feel good, even if it's just a sexy wine in the bathroom, in the closet, bitch, by yourself with a robe on. Do that shit. It just makes you feel good. What makes you feel motivated? What makes you feel good in your body? What makes you feel creative? All of these things are interconnected. Your sexual energy is also interconnected in that. So when you have a healthy sexual energy, you feel good in your body. When you feel good in your body, you also have a healthy sexual energy. When the two coincide, you have a healthy creative energy also. But then it also makes you motivated. You feel sensual in your body. You feel good in your body. You feel motivated to actually put that out there also, which can also help you. But as of right now, it's giving, yeah, for my single fire signs, is giving focus on that bag, focus on following your dreams, focus on executing whatever it is in your life right now that you want to bring to fruition. And through that is where you're going to find somebody that you're looking for. This person you're looking for is going to come through that. You're not going to find them swiping on Tinder. You're not going to find them out at the club hanging out. You're not gonna find them at the bar. You're not gonna find them goddamn whatever the fuck else, fill in the blank here. You're gonna find them focusing on your growth. You're gonna run into them when you're going back to school. You're gonna run into them when you taking up that class, taking up that program. You're gonna run into them when you actually go out for that promotion. Once you really kind of prioritize what matters in your growth and focusing on yourself and whatever that means in capacity to you, is when you're gonna run into this person. Mars tried to flip over. Earth, wind, and fire is playing. So I feel like, I guess I would just call all of those signs, I guess. Or this could just still be very universal, because I don't want to necessarily put out love, but Earth, wind, and fire is giving me, we already doing fire signs. So what you could be dealing with an earth sign or an air sign, you could have that in your chart. They could have that in their chart for if you might be cross watching, because I know some people still just cross watch regardless. Give me one astrology card. Give me a couple of astrology cards. How about that? You could have first house synastry with this person when they come in. But again, as of right now, you definitely focused on yourself. That's for my single fire signs. That's just the theme for right now. Focusing on yourself. Focusing on your dreams. Focusing on your goals. Yeah, establishing your roots. Fourth house is down at the bottom of the deck. Some of you might want to move. You might want to get a new home. You might be needing some better self-care habits. Okay. You might need to move. Okay. I'm kind of getting an omen too that some of you need to get back to cooking. You need to get back to cooking more. That can kind of bring you back to your roots also. But for some of you, this is, as of right now, love isn't the theme. It's focusing on sowing your royal oats is what I'm hearing. What roots are you putting down for your dreams, for your career, to live that life that you want? I'm hearing lavish. So you could maybe want to live a very lavish life, a very lavish lifestyle, where again you reap the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? This has a fruitful period of increase, prosperity, right? So again, abundance could be very much on the mind. This is a time to really make sure that you're bringing that home, really stabilizing that, okay, and bringing that into life. Now is the time to make sure that you're focusing on yourself, okay, putting yourself out there, focusing on what you want, focusing on what you need, and allowing yourself to be empowered by that. The more you lean into it, the more you will be empowered here. Sagittarius, I'm seeing you very heavy here with this Jupiter card. Okay, Sagittarius, you know we are ruled by Jupiter. That is expansion. So even with expansion, whatever it is that you lean into is what is going to be expanded. Okay, so if you lean into positive vibes and good energy, then as you know, we give that back, right? When we are met with that, we give that back times 10. Oh, it's positive energy, it's love. Oh yeah, we give that back times 1,000. But when you give us bullshit and you give us fuck shit, we gonna get that back to you also times 1,000. So be very careful about what it is that you leaning into and what it is that you're listening to or what it is that you're engaging with, and make sure that it is empowering you, because that's going to be very, very important. Leaning into yourself though, fire signs, should be very easy. Okay, go with the flow. Again, I do feel like you're going to meet this person through what it is that you're doing. So I'm not really getting too much on that. If I am picking up a little bit on this person, they could be watching you. They could already kind of have that eye on you right now, is what I'm picking up too for some of you with this Scorpio card. Could even be a Scorpio. But this Scorpio card intuitively is giving me they kind of already got their eye on you. You might not even know it. You might know who this person is, but you might not know who this is. I feel like they're going to be just as passionate as you also. They just haven't really kind of rolled the dice on saying anything to you. Okay? But for right now, it's giving kind of flow into it. When you meet somebody and you meet this person, fire sign, it's gonna just flow. They're gonna just flow with it. They're not gonna take you out your routine, right? That's kind of also again how you can be able to know who this is and what this is. Okay, when you meet them and they see that you on your grind, you on your hustle. Okay, fire sign is doing big shit, popping. They moving, they hustling, they shucking, they jobbing, they making their money, they taking care of their goals. You know what I'm saying? They making sure they don't miss their motherfucking mark. This is someone who is not going to take you out of that. They're gonna flow right along with that. Okay, they might have their own shit going on. This is someone who could probably come into your life and maybe encourage what it is that you're doing, but make sure that they are pushing you toward what it is that you're doing and not taking you away from what it is that you're doing. Because that's going to be very, very, very important. Okay, Lamb by Coco and Claire's playing. Hopped out the lamb with my baby. Yeah, I'm whipping that. So yeah, this is someone who might have big dreams and big aspirations like you also. Okay, but again, if you want that type of relationship, fire sign, and if you know you want that kind of like power couple type of hopped out the lamb with my baby, like yeah, I'm whipping the lamb. You know what I'm saying? My man in the passenger, I'm riding real cute. Like you're gonna for one have to really buckle down and focus on your goals. But then you're also going to have to make sure that you're dealing with someone who isn't taking you out of that, but is influencing you further into that. Someone who can push you, who can really match that energy, instead of somebody who's kind of taking you out of your flow and your rhythm of things. So that way you really can build that abundance that you want. Okay? If you've gotten this far on my video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My name is B. Once again, thank you for tuning into my channel. Like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if this resonated. Check down below in the description box if you want to book a personal reading or just want to find me on my other platforms, because I am active on my other platforms. I also just recently fixed the link down below, and we are also going to be teaching Patreon classes, tarot classes very soon. So I didn't say that in the beginning, but in case if you got this far, hey, now you got the announcement. I guess it was just for the people who made it this far. I will be teaching tarot classes again soon. So if you're a newbie or if you just like this and you like what we do and you kind of feel like, oh shit, I can kind of do that myself, or what the fuck, I definitely plan on teaching things. Don't really have a date for you yet. I do know it will be on Patreon. I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. That has been your reading. And yeah, until next time. Bye.